Hi, this is George Hayday and you're watching the Dirty Heelz YouTube channel. I love playing guitar, obviously, and singing now. Love rock music, any type of music really, classical, pop music, metal. I like doing sports as well, I like going to the gym, swimming, used to do a bit of football as well. I'm a history nerd as well, I like all my history stuff.
History nerd?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Always been a nerd with history, man. From like, ever since I was like junior school, I've just been like obsessed with certain parts in history, and medieval history mainly, that's pretty interesting. Just anything really, I just like learning new things all the time. Keep your brain challenged and knowledge is power. Probably, I like a lot of, anyone who knows me, I like a lot of like glam metal stuff like Motley Crue, Quiet Riot, Rat, a bit of Dokken and Poison sometimes as well. And then other stuff as well like Def Leppard. I like the classic stuff as well, like a bit Led Zeppelin, mainly Deep Purple. I prefer Deep Purple, I think. A bit of Black Sabbath, Thin Lizzy, they're probably my favourite band from the 70s. Live and Dangerous, that is a brilliant album. I mean, Motley Crue is probably my favourite band of all time, but I like Metallica as well. Yeah, so anything from that, Judas Priest, I think for me Judas Priest are probably one of like my favourite bands, like sound-wise. I think definitive tone for metal, that is Judas Priest. Like guitar, double guitars. As I said, so much good music all around the world now. It's brilliant. Even baby metal. I mean, baby metal is brilliant. I love it. Like the guitar playing and stuff is just insane. It's just timeless music, really. Rock. It is always timeless. And metal, it's just doesn't matter how old it gets. In 100 years, 200 years time, it's always you're still going to get the one headbanger, the one kid who's always playing in his room with a guitar. You're always going to get that. Doesn't matter what all these people say like, oh, rock's dead or whatever. It's not. It's never going to die. You know, you're always going to get someone who's obsessed with angry, loud music, because that's rebellion. At the time, we were really struggling with all these names. Like I remember we used to go on our phones and look up names and store them on our notes thing, and type in as many band names as we can think of. And I think Dirty Heelz just happened to be, came up on one of our, I can't exactly remember who, but it was on there. Dirty Heelz, it's just such a sleazy sounding band, but we don't really sound like a sleaze band, really. We have our own unique sound, so it's kind of like, you look at the title Dirty Heelz and you listen to the music, it's like, oh whoa, other people say, I wasn't expecting that. It's like different from what you'd think it would typically be. Either way, we liked it and we're just like, that's the best one we've come up with, that's it, Dirty Heelz. Oh, I love singing. Like, it's funny because when I started playing these songs, I never originally thought I'd be singing them. I always thought it would just be me on guitar and I'd find a singer, but I got so fed up with trying to find so many singers and stuff, and they'd either bail or they just didn't have it in them, and I got messed around a few times, but you know, in the end, I just got fed up with trying to find a singer who suited the band, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna do it. Some people would say when they can live off it financially and just do it as a full-on career. But for me, it's not just that. I think it's when you've got your own audience, whether it's, you know, 100 people, 1,000 people, you know, 1 million people, as long as you've got an audience who's there to support you, that is good enough for me. Well, you're definitely going to see a lot more social media content, because we're really planning to get that underway. We're hopefully going to be working on some new tracks and hopefully get in the studio either this year or early next year, depending on the whole COVID situation. Yeah, and just provide you guys with as much content as possible throughout the whole year and years to come. Yeah, definitely. Give me that guitar. Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more content, hit the subscribe button below, and you can find the band on various social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram, and other streaming services such as Spotify and Deezer. We're going to be shooting more videos and firing more content at you guys soon, so stay tuned for that. We've got some really cool stuff heading your way. I'm George Hayday, I'm the lead singer from Dirty Heelz, and you're watching the Dirty Heelz YouTube channel.